Hey everyone, this is Crypto Dream. I'm here to bring to you guys more information about crypto. I'm a huge fan of crypto. I'm a huge fan of different hobbies, collecting Pez dispensers, comic books, other YouTube's merch. I'm interested in the Federal Reserve. I'm interested in government entities that affect our currency and different economic things. And I like to bring as much as I can to your attention. I have a different perspective than others because many are traders, which I'm still learning quite a bit about. Many are in it for just the money, and some are in it for just, a different way of doing things. I personally believe that you can make money, but you can also do it in a way that helps the entire community. I'm most definitely not one of those moon bros that are just after the next big poop coin. Today, I'm very eager to talk to you about Binance, CZ, Blackrock, all these different things. CZ, everyone knows, is the guy that's been over Binance. And recently, Binance has been hit by the SEC as many crypto projects and many exchanges have been hit. The SEC failed to really get FTX when it was doing most of their crime. I mean, they had huge ties to it. FTX was funding Biden, like it was the second highest donator to the Biden campaign. SEC failed to really bring in XRP. It's great for the market. There's millions of different things that they could be going after, but they've been going after the heavy hitters. Though it's just speculation on my part, not financial advice. I am very, very sure it might have to do with Coinbase and Blackrock. Coinbase and Blackrock have kind of partnered up. I mean, this article was posted August 4th, 2022, so over a year ago. All the other pieces that have kind of been giving crypto kind of difficulty, all the other exchanges that have kind of been the big hitters, Binance being one of the biggest exchanges there was, is now not competition for Coinbase, which BlackRock is a part of. BlackRock is no small investment company. This thing has $9.4 trillion in assets under its management as of June 2023. There are very few companies that even come close. There's very few countries that come close. China and the U.S. has more money, theoretically, than BlackRock, but BlackRock has also helped with the Federal Reserve. For instance, the Federal Reserve on Tuesday asked BlackRock Inc. to steer tens of billions of dollars to the bond purchases, and a reflection of the influence of the world's largest moneymaker. This is by Wall Street Journal. The Federal Reserve taps BlackRock to purchase bonds for the government, by Don Lim. Do I think CZ is innocent? Do I think that Binance is a great exchange? I can't say for sure. There's been plenty of exchanges that caught me off guard that have had issues in the past. The fact that we are now experiencing less and less choice. We have less and less options when it comes to where to buy our crypto, and the SEC is putting more and more pressure on the ones that remain. We have not really had laws made that really can define what crypto is and how to address taxes. We've had court cases, of course, when the SEC went after them. XRP, that's the biggest case. We've seen situations where the SEC went after Library, and Library was pretty much taken out of the market. When the SEC sued Library last year, they said it violated U.S. law by selling its library credits without registering as securities. Library CEO Jeremy Kaufman said the decision threatens the entire U.S. cryptocurrency industry, saying a stand that would deem almost every cryptocurrency a security. One of the great things, though, is that Bitcoin has been able to escape all these things. Of course, BlackRock is also interested in the ETF for you have things like Fidelity, other companies also, ARK Investments. They all want this Bitcoin ETF. Many companies, many people have been saying that Bitcoin's a scam, including BlackRock. For many years, BlackRock claimed that Bitcoin was a scam, but now, all of a sudden, they've changed their tune. They created an ETF, and they're going after it hard. Though I've been shocked to see that they haven't really gotten their ETF yet. I'm sure it'll come just in time for the halvening. If they can do it right before the halvening, it'll be great news for them because Every halvening, which is when Bitcoin every 4 years, can only make half as much as they did the 4 years before. The price always goes up. It makes Bitcoin more scarce and it makes it more difficult to mine, which brings the price up overall. It's kind of funny because not only is the halvening coming up next year, but so is the US elections. Ironically, there's going to be a lot of interesting things to come. What's really interesting about CZ is that CZ is not a US citizen, and our government's going after him. He came to Seattle. When we look at other ones like Duquan, they're on the run. CZ came to the United States and he faced whatever consequences that might come about. We got Binance paying the SEC $4 billion, which gives more fuel to the fire. SEC is going to be able to go after more people. I don't like seeing government institutions declaring something a security and winning. I like to see them have more obstacles when it comes to the court cases. I don't like just people giving up. When we think of Kim Kardashian, she gave up and claimed that she was selling a security. Regardless of the case, I don't like the fact that people just surrender into this and plead guilty or making a settlement so that makes them look like they're doing the right things. I don't like that the government's spending my money to go after my industry. I look forward to more information coming out about CZ. I want transparency in the industry so that we can know what we're buying and selling. As adults, we can buy lotto tickets and alcohol all we want. But we can't make educated decisions. We can't buy crypto at all. Someone can go to their local store and buy some Pokemon cards, buy it, and then resell it for a higher price. And that's not something the SEC is going after. I like cryptocurrency because I believe it competes with the banks. And that's what they're afraid of. When it comes to the banks, they've had a control over who can get loans, who can operate. With Bitcoin and different things like that, they don't have control over that. They have less of a say. It's just code. You get $5,000 saved up, they print off double, triple the currency, your money's not worth as much. With Bitcoin, you don't have to worry about that because there's only going to be 21 million of them. And that's why I want Bitcoin. That's why I want cryptocurrency, is because I don't like the government being able to print off more money. Whenever they get in debt, they just raise the debt. I can't do that. They can do that. It's a secret tax because whenever they print off more money, that means that my money is worth less. I could save my entire life and they could print off the money and make my money worth nothing. My entire life work could be worth nothing based on if they print off more or not. I have no security, no safety in the US dollar. The only thing that I have positive thoughts about it is the fact that it is the one that seems to be the most valuable. It's not completely the case, but many people around the world use the U.S. currency for one reason or another. One of the reasons is that we give money to other countries, not only just because we're the kindness of our heart, but it then encourages other countries to use our currency. And if you know anything about money, the more it's used, the more it's flowing, the more valuable it's perceived. I see all these different connections with the government, with Blackrock, with how different crypto exchanges are going down, and it makes me uncomfortable. And I hope that makes you uncomfortable. I hope that you notice. A long time ago, we had tobacco industry, and no one thought that anyone could take out the tobacco industry, and it's still a thing today, but it's doesn't have the pull it did. A long time ago, people weren't buying organic food. We were just given the food that we were given. And nowadays, we have more options when it comes to food. These are different industries, I know, but I think that we as a society need to realize that where we spend our money matters. And if we're spending money to prop up the things that are to our detriment, we might want to rethink that. We might want to start purchasing things that are profitable for us, that are expedient for us. I would like to ask you to tell me what you think about crypto, why you watch this video. If you haven't had any interest in crypto, if you're anti-crypto, let me know in the comments and we can have this discussion. But the reason I see crypto as a lie is because it gets us out of the financial institution that has been given to us and gives us more options. Eventually, they're going to come out with probably a CBDC, which I'm completely against. When it comes to crypto, like Bitcoin is something that's trackable. When we have like our money right now, digital money, if you use your credit card, you can track it. A digital currency that the government makes will make it to where they can track and alter how the money operates. Today you can make transaction, you can buy something from someone, You can pay someone to mow your yard. And, the government might not ever know. No one may ever know. But when it comes to a CBDC, they'll be able to know every single transaction you do. And I don't know if you've seen how information like that can be destructive to people. It can completely ruin people's lives. And I'm not talking about mowing yards, but there are so many laws, so many different things that they could get you for that not even a lawyer could keep up with. And that's my fear, is that when cryptocurrencies are used and created by the government, central bank digital currency, that the things that we are unaware of that are violating the law will be used against us to take our rights away. We have many options now when it comes to using different currencies. Increasingly, every day, you can buy different things with Bitcoin. We have the opportunity to direct our future. And if you want a future where the government has say over everything you do and say, then you might want to follow that, follow the money, whatever you want to do. But for me, I want to try to direct it away from that. And I hope that if you are also against that, or if you're interested in finding out more of my perspective, why I'm so against the Federal Reserve and how our money is created, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll lay my dreams at your feet. Tell me what you think. See you in the next video.